next video until I make this one. Like I said, I'm gonna keep making these videos until it works. So you gonna cut off or make another? What the fuck? Don't be a bitch. Now, fear is a motherfucker. Fear is the truth being out. So whoever fears the truth being out is a coward. And cowards don't get respected no matter what. The only time a coward get respected is when they stop being that way and let information be out there. If you powerful, you're gonna remain powerful. So to stop people from saying certain stuff means you scared. Because if you wasn't, then you would just let them say what they want and let it get all out there. And it ain't gonna stop shit. Because you supposed to be so powerful. Nothing is powerful, motherfucker, if you're gonna do that. I don't respect nothing that stops people from talking what they want to say. That's it. That's it. Because obviously something wrong with you. You can't hear the truth or whatever. You scared to investigate it because you want to live a fucking cookie cutter Pleasantville life. This world ain't what you think it is. Don't be a pussy. But anyway, so like I'm saying, it's the sun been coming in later than normal. 6 o'clock, you don't see the sun. 6:15, you don't see the sun. 6:30, you don't see the sun. 6:40, you might see it at 6:45, 6:47, 6:50 really, and then that's when it's barely coming up. And by the time 7:30 hit, you see the sun. And I'm telling you, the sun is not coming in like it used to. Now, not rising, but coming in because we don't live on the globe. But anyway, the sun is coming in, and the reason why it look like it's setting is because it goes out of your eyesight. That means that's like if you on the ocean, if you sitting on there on the lake at the beach, and you see a boat, that boat is going way away, right? And it look like the boat is setting, right? Don't it? Because you can't see the boat no more. Why? Because it's called perspective. It's leaving your eyesight because it's going too far. Your eyes can't see that far, motherfucker. That's what that means. So if you see that same boat in the ocean and then you jump up or you get somebody to raise you up real high in the sky, you're going to still see the boat going. But it looked like the boat just didn't left the horizon. It looked like it just went over a curve or something. It never did went over nothing. It just went so far that you couldn't see it no more. That's what the sun do. The sun come in and then it go out. But anyway, when the sun come in, you can't see it when it going so far because your eyes can't see that far, motherfucker. That's why you can't see it, but they've been deceiving you to thinking it's way somewhere else. But anyway, I'll digress. What I'm saying is the sun coming in later than expected. The sun is coming in later in the daytime. So it's staying darker longer. That's why Trump did, but even know what's going on, because that's why Trump said, I want to get rid of daylight savings time. That's why Trump is trying to get rid of daylight savings time. He want to get rid of that shit. He want to get rid of it. Why? Because he already they know what's going on, that the sun is coming in later. So if you get rid of daylight saving time after you set time for it, you get rid of daylight saving time, the sun gonna look like it's supposed to come in when it comes in, like around 6 o'clock. Well, normally, even if you set time for it back, it always came in around that time because that's what they wanted to be. Now the sun don't come in like that. The sun come in, it still be dark. You be like, man, goddamn. It's still dark as hell, so it's staying darker longer. Darker days. So it's staying darker longer, man. Number two, the drones that you seeing flying everywhere, god damn it, that they tried to cut the video off. The drones that you seeing flying everywhere is a distraction for what's really going on in the sky, bro. It's a distraction of what, so you could go and look up and you could go, oh, the drones, they say they're looking for nuclear weapons on our soil. And they could be looking for nuclear weapons, but it's all part of the one thing happening takes care of a lot of things. So you can do one thing and it takes care of a lot of things. So you can have those drones up there looking for this nuclear stuff that could be on our soil, which is plausible because the United States let everybody come up in here. So you got Venezuelans looking like Pakistanians. You got Pakistanians look like Muslims. So they can say they Mexican. They can say they from Venezuela. They can say they from fucking Honduras, but they probably from Pakistan. You see what I'm saying? Oh, let them all in over the border and come on in and chill with nuclear fish and shit. You see them? Because we let people in and then we don't know what's here. So that's another thing the other administration did. They let everything up in here. So we could probably have nuclear enemies sitting all around us getting ready to kick it off whenever they say go. Because we ain't paying attention, too busy being on some soft shit or whatever. Motherfucker got to pay attention to what's going on around you, man. That's what it is. Don't be a chump. But anyway, so At the end of the day, the drones flying all up in the sky and everything, is to stop is to make you not see the war that's going on up in the sky. Yeah, there's been in New Jersey, there's been some sightings of shit being shot out the sky and all of this. But they're gonna put drones up there so it look like a bunch of mess happening. So you can make chaos make sense, order out of chaos by putting a whole bunch of shit in the sky. So when people start seeing shit, you're like, oh, that's just the drone. That ain't nothing. No. That's the simplest game in the world. They know that they got all this shit going on, all these little entities, and I call them entities, being seen at these airports in Washington, in San Francisco, in LA, just right at the airport, just sitting there, right at the airport, in the sky. Yeah, but they ain't gonna tell you what it is. Oh, they just drones. No, them motherfuckers don't look like no drones. It's a difference between a drone and whatever that the fuck that is. But they gonna put it up there, all them drones, so you don't even notice that that's what's going on up there. They're already doing shit already. And this is the whole thing. They know the human mind is only consisted of a couple of things, especially the young man. Running up behind some bitch, loving all up on each other, and not paying attention to shit when you should just love the person and love them. Okay, I love you. Now that's out the way. Now what we need to be doing in life to make sure that we straight, because all this other shit, you love spelling it, love spell and or drama spell and all this shit, domesticated crap shit that everybody just cling to like a fuck, and then while all this stuff going on, they go, oh, and I'ma just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how disgusting things turn out. I'ma be chilling. Watch, because it's about this. I'm just I told you, this is all I think about all the time. Everything else is just so minor. People just make it big because they don't want to get on what's real, because then they have to take accountability of understanding it. So they don't want to. They go, oh, I'm going to just focus on this shit that I know is here. If your girl there, she ain't going nowhere, she there. Goddamn. If your man there, he ain't going nowhere, goddamn. All this other shit in between, everything, you just distracting yourself from what the fuck is going on, and you're scared chumps. That's what I'm looking at, yo. That's what it is. It's like, what can you do about it? Talk about it. Instead of talk about each other all the fucking time. Goddamn, no kidding. You're right there. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do. We got to start talking about real shit that's happening instead of each other all of the fucking time. Snapshots, pictures, wild, weird shit. Over with, man. Goddamn, what's the fuck? You know what I'm saying? This is the responsibility. That's why one guy said something that made a lot of sense. He said, if motherfuckers came on our soil and invaded us, we'd be fucked, because everybody's in love and all crazy, dumb, and weak. Well, and eating, obese, and all that. Look, this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what he said is real. It's like military-minded, nigga. You always got to be like this. No matter if you smile in somebody's face. Hey, how you doing? I'm always like this. I can smile at you and be like, how you doing? But I'm always like this, because this is what this is what we was born for. A lot of these people check out and be dead before this time because they not ready for what's going to happen. They ain't privy for the energy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You got to just be on that shit, man. But motherfuckers ain't going to be on it. And then they're going to watch the news, which is the CIA. They're going to watch the news. The CIA, which is the news. The CIA, which is the news. They're going to watch that, and then they're going to go, it's a program. What you can do is start doing shit for you. You the most powerful motherfucker. You. Ain't nothing else, nothing. It's you. That's why motherfucker like, what's up? You is what's up. You. The most powerful. Everything else, that's why they said, Uncle Sam wants you. You know why? Because you the most powerful. Without you, ain't shit popping. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you the one decide the whole shit. If you don't want to wake up and, YouTube, dick, whatever YouTube doing, dick riding and sucking every type of dick they can because they ain't got no balls no more. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you say something, we ban it. Why? Why? Ain't nobody complaining about that but a couple bots. So why you saying do that? Because you scared. And then the people that got you doing this YouTube, they scared than you. So why the hell should anybody respect any people like that? You know what I'm saying? Because you show fear. There's no way this country can protect itself from people or entities that's scared to talk about what's really happening. You can't prepare for that if you don't. So that means at the end of the day, you can't even talk about it. Then that means you some cowards. That if somebody do come invade, you just set yourself up to be a bitch for them because you can't even talk about the shit to get anything started for a strategy. You have to talk about it, right? But ain't no strategy because nobody want to talk about it first. So then you can't put it out there for a strategy because that's the technique. Now go bend over YouTube for these people who scared you and they scared too of regular everyday people. They fucking petrified. Prove me wrong. And you will never do that. Because at the end of the day, motherfuckers is petrified of people. That's the Wizard of Oz syndrome. Once you see what's behind that curtain, they pussies.